Hey people, Blackie is back. This is my favorite. On behalf of Rebecca and Justin in Colorado, um, cheers. What a lovely mug. Oh, this is so kind of you. And did any of you see the most recent comment that I just deleted? Because I'm not going to leave it. Someone else pointed out that it's interesting that when I point out the stupidity and the ridiculousness of the hate comments, they just keep coming because these people are so fucking stupid. So I like this one here. The insecure with time on their hands love to be unpleasant, antagonistic in online comments. Always shows more about them to the world than I think they'd feel comfortable in their insecurity to realize people are seeing about them. Pretty sad. The last part of your comment was very positive. Thank you. And so indeed, the person that left their comment this morning is like, it's really so stupid. That's what they. I'm not at all offended. It's like you're showing the emptiness of your vessel when you come over here and attempt to insult me. It's just so obvious your motivation and the stupidity behind your actions. How can I be insulted? Your actions are beneath me. But it will go on because that's the nature of stupidity. It doesn't recognize itself. Cheers. This is a beautiful cup. Now, I'm going to be careful with this, and you won't be seeing me using this every day, because what's happened in the past, I've been given many cups. This is also, and for some reason I break them. I don't mean to, but something happens. This is a testimony to the reality of my life. Someone tell me to get a life. I have a wonderful life. When those sort of things are said, it is a self-admission. I wish I had a life. I'm looking at your life, and I have the gall to say that to you. I have a life. If folks don't bother me, it's an annoyance. So I'm not triggered. That's the thing. It's like stupid people think that they're doing something clever by triggering people. They're just annoying me. So I'm addressing the annoyance, okay? Clearly and intelligently. Cheers. So yesterday, the night before, even though I was fine in yesterday's video, the night before that, I went to bed quite depressed about my family situation. So yesterday, after Stephanie, my sister, saw my video, if you read the comments of my videos, which are pretty interesting actually, she said, "Well, how about that? I think I'll try this." So my sister went ahead and reactivated her YouTube channel. I'll leave the link. And she's made an introduction and several shorts. So when you go to her channel, you have to look at her shorts to see the actual art. But she's going to try and sell some art. She needs money. We all do. But her art is fabulous. And it's coming from the same place as my music. It's very personal. It's a reflection of our inner reality. And I love her work. So I'm encouraging you all to give her a view, and some of you folks that buy art, buy some. Now, on top of that, I was able to get a hold of my brother James, because the last two times I talked to Leroy said he couldn't get through to James. So I called yesterday. It was in my heart. I said, I just need to see if he's okay. And thankfully, he picked up, and I said, "Well, what's the deal? Leroy can't get a hold of you." He said, "Oh, my phone is wonky." My brother is out in California. He and his common law wife, they hit the skids. They were doing really well for a long time. He worked for Suge Knight. He worked with Dr. Dre. He worked for Maverick Records, for Madonna's label. And then he had a then he had a partner who specialized in luxury cars, and James did the illustrations for the brochures. Well, all that fell on hard times, and they ended up homeless, and now they're in a shelter. But I was glad to hear from him. I could sense that something was wrong, though. He's going to be having surgery on his eye in next month, cataract surgery. It was good to talk to him, so my spirits are lifted. And I'll leave it. I'll put it like this: if some of you folks who watch me regularly that are sane catch some of the insane attempts that knobheads leave attempting to insult me, if you feel like having some fun, you can talk to them. I ain't gonna talk to them. Just once I see it, I'm just gonna block it. Okay. I've been on here for over 10 years, and so when this first started happening, it was very upsetting. I've learned, but when you don't learn, you just think, "Oh, I'll get him again. We'll get him again." That was a long time ago, people. I'm up to your bullshit, but you're so stupid and so full of hate that you keep coming back. And I think one of the reasons this is happening to me, besides the fact that I'm black and speak like I know what I'm talking about, is because they're so certain that when I had the first upset with my teeth and an associate started a GoFund for me, they're so sure that I did that trying to scam money. It's just, I have all the facts and all the proof. They have none, but they for years, they insist that's what happened. It's not. That's why I'm still here. Man, I'd have gone and run away if I was exposed. Oh shit, they got me. It ain't true. That's why I'm here, standing to tell the world. Okay? And I am name calling them because they have caused me. I'll go on to music in a minute, but folks, I'm the one that's being assaulted, verbally. So, let me just talk until I'm done with it, okay? Okay? I was about to say something and it's gone away because, again, I'm just trying to explain. I'm not upset. But that's why I continue, is because I know that these people are so broken that they don't see. So they'll be back. I know they will. So on to music. I'm really happy to say, and it's not ego, it's objective. I've really been enjoying my music lately a lot. And I'm glad that you folks are letting me know that you're enjoying it too. It's as good as anything, Like when people come back and say, I just love that Tangerine Dream. Well, that's fine, but I'm not dissing Tangerine Dream, but I'm telling you, I'm liking my shit way better. Except for the very early exploratory, groundbreaking Tangerine Dream, which I have all those records. It's the later stuff that's like, it's not that interesting. It's okay. So along lines like that, I pulled this. I've had this forever. Mojave 3. This is what two main people from Slowdive did after Slowdive first became inactive. Rachel and Neil. I met them both. I told you the story, meeting them. And this is real country-tinged, personal songs about love and lost. And there's only one song on here that I enjoyed. Mostly it was kind of like, with what you're able to do, for some reason you needed to do this. I'll respect that, but this is... I have a remixed single by them. I forget the name of the song. The remixes are good, but that's so just okay. Let me go further on this because I attempted to put on Black Star yesterday, and it's like, this came off. This is, oh my goodness. Talk about someone knowing that they're dying and telling you in no uncertain terms. It's the feeling is right from the beginning of the record. It's like, I don't want to go in this room. So that's a record that I have by Bowie that they're a good song. It's good. I don't think I'll be playing that much ever again. I know some folks, friends of mine, who huge Bowie fans, bought the album, have never played it. Well, I understand. Okay, so did I do more than one dig? Only one play yesterday. What did I do? Oh, laundry, among other things. Domesticity. Here's one that I was thinking I'm going to just keep it because it's so obscure, new age, that if I were to use it for trade, I'd get maybe 50 cents for it, and it'll just sit in grapefruit. Nobody else is going to buy this. But it's actually nice. It's not great. It's pretty good. Steve Parsons, Colors, Dreams of Gold. This is instrumental. It's a guitarist who's playing an acoustic. It's not Windham Hill Wicket William Ackerman. It's more active than that. I'm looking to see if I recognize any of the names. No. But this is nice. 80s, 1986. Independent label. JCI, a small label anyway. This is nice. Again, this is an example to me of, we hear about particular artists all the time. They're great, they're great, they're great. And then you don't hear about other people at all. And their music is actually better than some of the people who are so great. That's an example of it. This album right here. From my perspective, it's totally obscure. Maybe there's a part of the country where he is better known. But people will just pass over this when they're crate digging, looking at used records. It's really rather good album. It's actually rather good. So, people are continuing to purchase. I got a sale this morning. Thank you. One thing that I'm putting off is going to put my car in the shop because I know it's going to be over $1,000. But I'm not driving very much because it's obvious when I drive it something is broken. So what I'm saying is, I'm at the point here where I know I've got to just drive to the shop and just leave it there, and just deal with it. So I got another sale yesterday. I'm not going to go to the post office today for the one. My plan is this. I'll just be transparent. If I get any more sales today, of Sonicity in particular, although I do have Interlude and The Muse still available on CD, as well as The World is Burning through Pittsburgh. If I get any more sales today, and I encourage them because it's Christmas time, send it for a gift. I'll wait until this day is done, then go to the post office tomorrow and then take the car to the shop. It's like I've been putting it off. It has to happen eventually. So again, to address my racist haters, because I know you're watching, you have the audacity to say that I don't have a life, and I share my life with you every day I'm on here. And people tell me all the time that my presence and what I'm saying and what I'm sharing is a positive in their lives, and this is worldwide. So that's the real experience I'm having. So when some person who is having issues within themselves comes along like they do and say stupid things, it doesn't hurt. And I see right through your problems. You keep doing it because, like I said, and it's in that one movie, Forrest Gump, stupid is as stupid does. Sure is. What else is sitting here is a stack of singles because I was, I don't know what I'll show today. I was looking to see if I could find some Christmas, if I have any Christmas singles. I know I have some somewhere, Christmas related singles to post in the record collecting groups. Haven't come across any yet, but one of the piles that I grabbed ended up being some Motown stuff. So let me just show some of my Motown related singles. Stevie Wonder, I Wish. Haven't talked about Hank Red in a while, who was with Stevie Wonder at this time. Out of the blue, Hank Red called me, I think a week ago, and let me know what's going on with him and that he's not done working with me. But I leave it up to him, okay? You Met Your Match, Stevie Wonder. Anybody remember this track? Shooby Dooby Doo Da Day. Stevie Wonder's amazing. And then, let's go all the way back. Please, Mr. Postman, the Marvelettes. I love this old stuff. Here, I'm wondering, Stevie Wonder, this single is an inheritance. Carla, I told you recently about Jenny going to having a Thanksgiving dinner with Jenny. Her dad, Paul, was a good friend of mine who died of cancer in 2000. Carla is his ex-wife. So I inherited their records, including her singles, because she didn't give a shit about them. When you get stuff from your childhood. What else do I have you here? Classic, You Can't Hurry Love, The Supremes. Classic, Who's Loving You, The Jackson 5. Reach Out, I'll Be There. I got deep crates here, people. I even got Bass Odyssey by Jermaine Jackson. Okay? I know my roots. I know I got my music. I got the music, okay? Just because I'm not always showing it, and people ask me, what about hip-hop? Folks, the whole story, y'all don't even know, okay? Don't bother me with that BS. Being With You, Smokey Robinson. I have these records, okay? What else do I have? That's okay. Now, see, I have all kinds of stuff. Bay City Rollers, Saturday Night. Okay? Don't try to mess with me when it comes to music, okay? The music I love. Time Passages, Al Stewart. I bought the Year of the Cat album when it came out. Don't have it anymore, but that's a really good album. And when it came out, it was a comforting record to listen to. Pharoah Sanders, Got to Give It Up, covering Marvin Gaye, Trying to Make Money. Okay. Dwight Twilley Band, Trying to Find My Baby. That's what I have to share today. So once again, I'll point out that people are very kind to me, more so than the broken people who are insistent on trying to bring me negative energy. That's bugging me. I'm just being me. So see, that's. So right quick, Stephanie, I'm going to share this. So when Stephanie shared with the family, we do a group chat every day. She shared that she was going to go ahead and do this with her channel with the rest of the guys. And her youngest son, Sean, my youngest nephew, not the great nephews, this is Kareem's younger brother. Sean was a little annoyed about it because he is a content creator, but he's much younger and has a different mindset than me, very concerned about social media's dangers, maybe even a little bit paranoid. All of his fears are real, but it's like you can have those paralyze you. And he was all concerned about mom being exposed to stuff. But my mom ain't stupid. She can handle people like I'm handling. You know what I'm saying? How fucked up do you have to be that you happen to watch a total stranger and you get so upset that you actually have to say something that is threatening to that person? Now, if I cared that much, I'd pursue it, but I don't. These people are anonymous, you know what I'm saying? I don't feel threatened. I just see what's going on. I talk about this at length because I know it helps others. Online, on my Facebook, I'll talk about this and then I'm done. Yesterday, at different times on Facebook, I will leave messages for people based on what I'm feeling or hearing from others in my feed. And I often see, I won't name any names, where people I know or people I'm associated with are crying out on Facebook in some kind of emotional pain. And so I just shared yesterday that I can only hope that people in emotional pain can find solace. There is no eternal fix. And then I shared that being creative brings me a lot of peace. Find your outlet. Okay? So I share light, not hate. Okay? And sadly, we live in a time when enough people are fooled that a really unworthy person, Donald Trump, not even qualified to be president, he fools all these people with his lies and fantasy, and he's going to be president again. And practically everything he says is a lie. And these people are so fooled by him, they're supporting him lying, trying to tell other people with facts like myself that we're the ones. It's upside down world, people. I'll speak out as it's necessary, okay? The world is very unhealthy. It has always been, but man, okay? Last thing I'll share is self-related. So these my last two CDs made by Atomic Disc, I really like it, and apparently my next disc will get here probably next week. I was hoping this week. But they come in these nice plastics. And so I took some of the extras from the extra copies of this that I'm keeping and also Inner Image to put these nice plastics on some of my other CD releases, CDR releases, because I like the way they look. And so I was just kind of looking at them in these plastics. 2020, this is the one I made when COVID hit. I went to bed listening to this last night, and this is really good. And it turns out that, but Matter has, this is an early version of it, and on Interlude, there's an updated version with horns, actual people, and me playing guitar on it, okay? I love the piece of music. It just brings me up. I keep thinking to play something and listen to it with you online. Maybe I will. This is 24 minutes already, though. Murphy. The back photograph of Rust is from another VC member in Canada, Jeff McClellan. And then I was looking again at this again. I love how that turned out. Interlude. And then these two. Sound waves. I sometimes think about remastering this one. This contains a piece of music, and I called it Mew because it's based on a piece off of one of the Mew records, and I sent it to Jonas Bjerre of Mew saying, "This is obviously your tune, but I've done this with it. May I release it?" He said, "Dereck, this is yours. You have taken my idea and made it yours. I love it." And that's on here. And then limited edition of my Dereck number 3. I really like that cover, which I designed. But these last two, I sometimes think about maybe having another edition made up of 100 each. Maybe next year. Okay, that's what I have to share. It's 25 minutes. Let me stop here, okay? Please, share with me freely. I'll say it one more time, trying to get through to the knuckleheads. Okay, that's probably going to be why the knuckleheads will leave comments now, because they're so small-minded that they get triggered by the name calling. I have a right. I've been assaulted by you. So, please, share your thoughts with me, folks. I've made it clear that you're not hurting my feelings by saying stupid shit. I'll just delete you. If you other folks happen to see some of them and you'd like to leave them a comment, do so. But please understand, folks, I'm not fooled, okay, by your hate and your racism. That's what it is. Racism. Stupid hate. Check out my sister Stephanie's channel, okay? Buy some art. Just like I'm saying, buy some of my music. I'm really glad to be at the point where I can state objectively my music is as good as anybody's. It is. Talk to you later.